Okay, hi, it's Sophia. I just finished watching the documentary, and before watching it, I thought it was just gonna be about tall children and their bones, I guess, because we're studying bones, and I thought it was just gonna be kind of like a fun, informative video about just like kind of the tallest people in the world. What I didn't realize watching, and after or during while I was watching, I realized that there's more health aspects to it that I didn't realize people that tall had. If people told me there's like a 6'8" person, I'd be like, okay, that's so cool, but I never would have thought that there are all these health issues that went along with it. So the thing that I found most interesting was that I noticed with every person that they mentioned, they all kind of embraced their height and they really just like enjoyed being tall. So I thought that was a really cool part of the video. Okay, and then what I recognized was similar between everyone that was in the video. They all had, along with just being tall, they all had large joints for the most part, and body parts, and then a couple of them had tumors that affected their growth, and then one had a DNA mutation, and then also a lot of them adjusted their houses to fit how tall they were, and I thought that was super interesting. I never would have thought to do that, but a lot of people built their houses around how tall they were, the families were. And then also I noticed that Angelique and the Van Nesses, like they both came from tall families, whereas Brendan and then I forgot how to pronounce her name. I think it's Maylee Dawn. I forget. That's how I wrote it down. They came from kind of more average sized parents. So on that side, I don't know how like heretical their height is. And then some issues that I noticed were experiences by the individuals. I just wrote down a list, and these were larger joints, painful joints, tumors. They did get noticed by a lot of people. Harder to shop for clothes, expensive school uniforms. They were hungrier, had a bigger appetite, expensive cures, and little to no research or cures. So yeah, those were just some of the issues that went along with some of the individuals in the video. And then what do I think will happen to Brendan if the doctors are unable to control his bone growth? He will definitely probably be in more pain just because he's already in pain by his excessive bone and joint growths that are causing him discomfort. So I do predict, unfortunately, he might be unable to walk if his joints do get bigger, just because it is already hard for him to walk and he's in a lot of discomfort. And then what I think will happen if the tumor is not removed from Maylee Dunn's brain, again, I forget how it is pronounced, but that's how I have it written on my paper. I do believe if it's not removed, it'll just keep on growing, causing her to get taller and even risking her life. And then the part that was affected in her brain from the tumor was the pituitary gland. I think I'm saying that right, not sure. And it's crucial to her survival because if it keeps on getting bigger, it will affect her life and her growth. She'll definitely be getting taller, giving her more at-risk diseases. She already had high blood pressure and heart disease along with a tumor, and it's right behind her eye, which is super puts her at risk a lot. And then it could be crucial. It could be life risking if it does not get removed. And then I did read the article saying she passed away, which is super, super sad. And then why does this matter? I think it goes to show that being that tall also does come with a lot of health risks, and that department is super I don't know how to say, not unexperienced, but not super known, and it just needs to be explored more because both Brendan and her did not have very good like research behind what they had, and a lot of things were unknown. So I definitely think that goes to show that there definitely should be more research in the future on how being tall can also affect other places in your body. So yeah, that's what I got after watching the documentary. Is definitely eye-opening, and I realized a lot, and yeah, it was very interesting. So yeah.